What's up, y'all? Mississippi bass fishing here, and I'm here to tell you about the single most dangerous wacky rig setup that you can do, and it's gonna score you more bass. I mean, all different types of species. I've caught bowfin, chain pickerel even on this, all the different types of bass. I've even scored a catfish on this thing. So I'm here to just tell you about what color works for me. I say color because it's the only one I use. I do not steer away from it. It's just worked everywhere. It's worked in rivers, lakes, spillways even. So I start with a Yum Dinger. And a lot of people turn their nose up to Yum Dinger because they say they're too stiff, they don't sink fast enough, which is kind of true. I mean, compared to like a Yamamoto or some super salty one where it's falling and it's just got the tails just wiggling on the way down, this one kind of stays a little stiff and it gives you this slight movement out of the tips, but they don't sink the best. But with that, you get increased durability. You know, these aren't like a Yamamoto that literally just fling off when you're casting them. I never had that issue with these unless I've caught at least 2 bass on them. So how do we fix the slow falling problem on this? How do we fix that little bit of action that it's given, maybe give it a little bit more? I've used extra wide hook gaps, extra wide, I guess, worm. It's what you'd use like on a fluke or like a weedless crawfish. And I use that pretty big hook. It's a size 2. I use that because in my head, I'm thinking it's a little tiny bit heavier. It's gonna bring that Yum Dinger down a little bit quicker, and it's gonna provide a tiny, this is what I'm thinking, you know, and it's, you know how fishing is. It's all fisherman science. It's kind of like working out. It's all bro science. This is fisherman science. So I picked up some quite pricey hooks. They're like 4 or 5 of them come in a pack, and they're like $6. Okay, you get the Berkeley ones, and it's a 1/16 ounce weighted head on a little Wacky rig hook. I guess that's what they're calling it, and it's a little bit weedless. Honestly, it's not really weedless. It picks up weeds, and sometimes your line gets wrapped around and you gotta untangle it. Whatever. I never lose fish on this. I just don't. Something about the way that the wire weed guard, once it's in, it's like they have a hard time shaking it off because they have this little wire thing keeping it on there. So once their lip's in there, it's locked in and it's hard to shake out. I mean, it's amazing. If you see my videos under my shorts, you see me just dancing with the fish. I mean, they're on the line and I'm fully confident they're not gonna break me off, you know. I've been able to get a lot better with my drag. Fighting the fish is all I do now with this setup. It's a lot of fun. Literally had my arm hurting last week and my wrist hurting. So that's the hook. What else? It makes it sink a little bit faster. We're talking a 1/16 ounce head. This Yum Dinger is now sinking as fast as a Yamamoto. That's $2-3 more a pack. Now when it's sinking a little bit faster, these things are gonna wave a tiny bit more. Now you're getting a little bit more action out of your Yum Dinger. So you get the durability, you get the sinking speed, and then you get this superior hookup off of these hooks. A lot of brands make it. This is personally the Berkeley one. I don't have a favorite yet. They all work the same. Let's be real. But the color, this color is tried and true. I've tried all the different little baby bass and the pumpkins. To this day, I still don't understand why green pumpkin is the most popular one. This color is the same color as an actual worm that would be in the water. And this chartreuse is when that thing's bleeding. It's been injured somehow. And that chartreuse that's what they do. So I don't see why you would want to use a different color. I mean, it looks like a worm to them. It doesn't even have to mimic a dying bait fish. It looks like a worm to them, and they eat worms. This is the best color. I shouldn't tell you this because I don't want them sold out at the Walmart. Yum Dinger, chartreuse tail, not the green pumpkin. I think it's Carolina pumpkin, chartreuse tail. There you have it. You'll just catch all different types of species. I've been on a bowfin kick with them. They just love it. But I'll put a little video here at the end showing you the bass I got this morning. And now I'm heading to work. I mean, it's guaranteed every single time. I know when I go out, I'm getting a fish. If I don't get a fish, check the news. There's something crazy about to go down because it's a weird day. But anyway, y'all, that's it. I'm out. Have a good one.